other illnesses leading to chronic health issues.
My brother was always having asthma flare-ups. A roach problem at home was causing it.
Allergens left behind by roaches and rodents are a major driver of asthma attacks.
When I had a fever and body aches, I never thought it was West Nile virus.
Mosquitoes breed in standing water and can spread serious diseases. Get the facts at pestworld.org. A public service message brought to you by the National Pest Management Association.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WFieldQ Port St. John. Powered by Panama City Toyota, ESPN Northwest Florida. Rise and shine, campers. It's a brand new day.
What a lovely morning. Good morning, starshine.
You seem happy this morning.
Morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in early.
The Coach James Hale Show is live and local. Live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Hot tub! I'm full of water! I stay hot tub! Hot tub! Gonna get you hot.
Having way too much fun in there.
Man, what a day! What a day!
I needed this today. I really did.
Second hot tub!
Yeah!
Really made me sweat!
Yes!
Second hot tub!
Get in!
Really made me wet!
Well. I tell you, man, things been going kind of rough. I'm so glad that I got my three guys in here. You know, we're blessed, aren't we, Wildcat? Look at the guys that we get to spend time with all week. All of them are great people. There's no doubt about it.
All of them are killer.
We enjoy it. The only one probably doesn't live up to this is probably Glenn. The rest of them are really, really high level, wonderful people. But the legends in here today, the legend, Tommy Santamont. We all give him a hand.
Yes.
The one and only State Hall of Famer, 23 years Bay County AD.
How'd you do it?
23 years, Josh. You imagine doing this for 23 years? You know your hair's going to be really gray.
It's already graying. I didn't come into here gray.
I think I went through either 5 or 7 superintendents, different superintendents.
And crazy.
Through all that time, but... Man,
and all the things that never got out to the public that you calmed down.
Yeah, don't say anything about it.
I won't. I saw it firsthand. I was like, wow.
Don't say anything about it.
Tommy, that comment about the 5 or 7 superintendents reminds me of a guy who kind of was over the personnel at our church when I was growing up, and he would greet them by saying, I was here before you got here. I'll be here when you're gone.
That's Tommy. I like it. Josh, if you think you've had some rival coaches in this county since you've been the county AD, maybe not get along. I will never forget, this might have been 99, 2000, the first meeting I went to, Scroggins and Hardin. Wow. I mean, it was like, and Charlie Tate was in from Mosley. We go in the meeting, and it was like ice. I mean, I was like, wow. This is different here. They don't like each other here in this county. It's not like it's not like Polk County. It's not like Lee County. This is different. But Tommy did a great job handling some very touchy. I never seen anybody argue over 5 miles, like who's going to get the stadium, what night. No, I wrote it myself. It was 5 miles. Well, the map says it's 5 miles long. I don't care what the map says. I'm about getting ready to fight over a map. And that was just one. That was one of the easier ones. But you did a great job, Tommy. And now, Josh, you're taking over. How old are you?
30. Just turned 30.
How many years you got in the state now?
I started at Arnold when I was 22.
And you've been in county AD 2 years?
This is going on my 3rd, yes, sir.
30. So we got Vegas. We're putting odds on it. Do you get to 24? Do you break the record?
Do it.
I really love what I do. You know, it's fun coming to work every day.
Right. It's stressful now. You got to tell me it's stressful.
No, it's fun. It's worth it, though, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, getting a chance to go to a Friday night or a Tuesday night volleyball game or a tennis match even, like you're getting to see these kids, you know, all the stuff you have to do to get them on the court or on the field. It's worth it seeing them enjoy what they do and have all their success.
So here we go. You hadn't been on the show how long? We've been on, an hour? I mean, minute? Maybe a minute?
Minutes,
okay, here we go. Can you handle it? Okay. You were dreading this one, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it now. We're media now. Ask Josh if the first AD at Arnold for 12 years, the first female AD in Northwest Florida, could get a Bay County athletic pass. I would say no. I would definitely say no.
how much money she has.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, boy.
Josh, you just got to say no. I can't do this for everybody. It's just, you got to be special to get one of these passes.
Yeah, that's
Tommy
true.
set them up. Anyway, and Jeremy Pridgeon's with us. Jeremy, what's going on at church? Everything good?
Everything very good. First United Methodist Church, Panama City. We're kind of like the school year. We're just kind of grinding through September, October. It's amazing how quickly it's moving by. Though.
It's crazy.
Here we are.
Almost the first end of the quarter.
Yeah.
What week are we in high school football? 5 or 6? I can't remember.
I think we're 6.
6? I think it's 6 weeks.
now.
I think it's
So
6.
11 regular season weeks. Mm-hmm. We're at 6. That's I can't believe it. It's crazy. And of course, Wildcat. It's great to have him like always. You're the best. What? No. We never do. I'm going to talk to you later. I think you're losing it.
You're putting stuff on my sheet in here. Now I'm calling people and getting them out of bed at 7 o'clock
He didn't even coach there anymore. No, on Thursdays we only do Mosley. Okay. We only do this. How many weeks we doing this? 6. Anyway, I want to ask you this.
With this show.
How did your Auburn fans? Because I took it hard. I really was upset. I think they got robbed on several things. Not just the trick touchdown play. We got Andy Bertram come on at 8:15 today also, but. Pass interference.
Unbelievable.
They tackled him.
I know.
Before the ball got, you're watching it, and I'm like, oh, good, we got a first.
You know why they missed it? Because the referee wasn't even looking. He was looking the other way.
But there's other ones that saw
I know, but he didn't even.
Had his back turned.
Yeah, he had his back running away.
And the DP was taught, I got to pass interference because if he catches it, it's a touchdown. If the guy throws the ball like he should have, and 2 other times a touchdown pass, he underthrows a deep pass. He really does. But Coleman stops, jumps to catch it. He's tackled. Then the ball hits the ground right beside him. No flag. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Did you see it?
I did.
Yeah.
Auburn played well. Auburn could have won the game. In the 10 sacks, I'm telling you now, 4, maybe 5, well, at least 4 was on the quarterback. It wasn't on the line. Now, in the game, that was on the line. The safety was on the line. But Auburn played well. They could have won that game. But I was disappointed, like I have been just about every quarterback that we thought was going to be really good this year. Clemson's quarterback's struggling. Florida's quarterback's a huge disappointment. I don't know if it's an injury. I don't know what's going on with him. All of them. Texas, I knew that because Spurrier mentioned something.
Yeah, we've been talking about him all year.
Yeah. But Arnold, deep ball, and he holds on the ball too long. If he can throw the ball further, they got a couple more touchdowns in that ball game. They can't cover. Coleman might be the top. I know he's the top 3 receivers in the whole of the country. Nobody even knows about him because they can't get the ball to him.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I saw several of those Auburn folks last night, and, we could resonate because, boy, we sure got one call out there last year in Norman when he had to cover up on Williams that was not. And,
I remember that.
Yeah, but the margins of error are so close that sometimes 1 or 2 calls can turn a ball game, turn momentum, particularly when you're on the road and you already feel like you're.
Did you see the scoop and score? They picked up the fumble. Auburn scores.
Yeah.
Now I went nut over that, but then they showed it back. It did. The hand on the ball was Auburn's DB, and the first time they showed it, I said, "Oh, that was a fumble." Then they show it again. That really was not a fumble. He didn't have possession of the ball. The hand on the ball, holding it against his body, was Auburn's DB. And I think he had a white glove on. I remember looking at that, going, "Okay, I can live with that one." But all the other ones, I don't know. That was some weird stuff.
Well, when the SEC has to send out that statement at the end of the game, that's not what they want to be doing.
Yeah. Did you see the quarterback? I mean, the offensive coordinator. I kind of lost respect for the offensive coordinator. Did you see him flip a bird? Yeah,
I didn't see the game.
Oh, okay.
I just saw some of the replay.
He, did you see it? Yeah, I'll show it to you later. But he was trying to say, it's just a play. It wasn't set up. They interview a player, they're in separate. They interview the player. Oh, yeah, we worked on this. Yeah, we ran the play before, and we knew if it was there, we had to play. We knew we were going to check off. He said, oh, yeah. And it makes me, I don't think the head coach really, I think he tried to avoid it. I don't think he really went one way or the other, but the offense flat lied.
He was just outside the hash.
Yeah. No, what? No, we didn't know he was going to do that. What? Huh? What? Let's take this phone call from one of our fine people that live here in Bay County. This guy's a softball player like you would not believe. He's a young man, too. David, what are you doing, big guy?
I'm headed out to my doctor's office. I make salsa, and they want some salsa, so I had to go there, and I told them I'd bring them some out here Thursday.
So were you second stop?
Are you going to the doctor because
why don't you just drop it off here, then tell us here live, then go to the next stop?
I'll drop y'all some off one day. I might make another batch. I've got so much of it, but anyway, y'all can share it anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
But anyway, the question, I was wondering how Ethan Pritchard was doing. Do y'all know, or I hadn't heard no more about him.
Do y'all know Ethan Pritchard?
The kid that got shot.
FSU. Didn't they arrest some people?
Yeah, they arrested three adults and one juvenile. But he is, from what I understand, he has opened his eyes. But I think he's got a long road to recovery. I didn't realize he got shot in the back of the head, but he did, and that's not good.
That. Yeah,
so
that's terrible.
He'll never play football again. And I don't. It's just.
I was curious about that. It's just awful.
Yeah.
Another thing, when you're talking about the tickets.
Yeah.
There's a lot of old folks that went to all these high schools. They can't even get in to watch a football game because they have no.
I'm with you. I'm the old guy that doesn't know how to do the phone thing. I hate it. I wish the county AD could hear this and he would know how the old people in Bay County feel about this. But seriously, I've heard the same thing from old. We don't even go anymore. You got to do this. You got to do that. It's hard to teach a new dog trick.
But here's how you solve it. It's real simple.
Just walk in.
No, you walk up there. The girl that says, "Show me," give it to her. She does it. You go on in.
Well, we were taught, older people were taught, don't ever give anybody your credit card. Don't ever
give you your phone. They can do it for you.
Take your grandbabies.
Yeah, that's right.
We have technology.
What if the person has like a flip phone?
Well, you need to turn around and walk out, probably.
He's not the only one that says this now. Y'all think I'm kidding. There's people don't even try to go anymore because they're scared of that new stuff.
Oh, that's...
Well, we do have technology to take cards, whether you tap or insert, just like you would at your grocery store. Yes, sir. We have a square card.
Dave, just bring that debit. I tell you what, bring me your debit card. Let me have it for a while, and we'll get that thing working.
Purchase all the tickets you need.
Yeah, we'll practice it a couple times. No, you just use your debit card. I'm seriously, I've heard other people say the same thing, what you're saying. Jerry Rester's always fought for keeping the old way.
Yeah, I sit with Jerry at the ball games.
Yeah.
Look, Jerry has his own card.
Some of these people I know, they said they would go to the school and buy a yearly pass if they could.
Yeah,
that still happens. That's still a thing.
They don't do that no more.
Yeah, no, I think you can do that, David. I think if you tell them to go do it, I think they'll work it out for you. They make money.
They have that set up. They have season passes.
Yeah,
fan.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it.
Season passes at school.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
At the school.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, anyway, that's all I wanted. I'm just checking on that Ethan Pritchard. That's just an awful thing, But anyway, appreciate what y'all do and. Might get a surprise one day here soon with some salsa.
Ooh, sounds good.
It's
you take care of yourself.
It's spicy. It's spicy.
Tommy loves that stuff. Tommy's good with anything spicy.
Y'all take care.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Hey, Jeremy, real quick, but I know we got Coach Whitten coming on here in a minute. But we saw the schedules, the Auburn's future schedule. They gave him Vandy. I think they try to take care. Not load everything, especially now. There's already some people saying that they took care of Texas, Alabama, and Georgia. I really don't have time to get into it right now. But do you think, in your opinion, you kind of look at them? I think they did try to take care of Alabama and Georgia and Texas. That's the brand in the SEC.
There's some head scratchers in there as to what was left out.
Didn't they give Ole Miss Oklahoma.
Lane's thrilled about that one.
Yeah.
He went out and said, and we have nothing in common. I mean, he just
we don't like those people.
Right, we don't know them.
they do trick plays out there. They get in trouble. Yeah. Anyway. Josh, everything good down at the county office?
It's great. I'm glad my peers aren't scheduling meetings at 8 a.m. So I can come out and hang out with you guys. But then I'm guilty today. I scheduled my AD meeting for 8:30 this morning, so it'll be short.
Okay. We would love
stint,
y'all to come right in here and do it and let us just listen. That'd be a great show right there.
Special guest, Tony Santamont.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Can't wait.
Is it just the county
Just
ADs?
the high schools.
ADs?
Just the high school ADs, yes, sir.
Yeah, good.
Just for today.
All right. What's the big lineup we're going to get ready to talk about? But Tommy Oliver tonight, we got the big district game.
Yeah, we got Bay High School in Pensacola.
Tomorrow night.
And then tonight. And then tomorrow night is Milton and Mosley.
Right. Homecoming.
At Tommy Oliver, homecoming.
And I think Arnold has Choctaw tomorrow night.
They do.
Uh-oh.
Choctaw's pretty good.
Yeah.
Choctaw's pretty good.
Yeah.
Bozeman. I mean, everybody's been playing. We've had a good year.
Yeah, we've had some good football. It's been great just across the board. I mean, I haven't been to a game where there wasn't some kind of entertainment or good back and forth. So last Friday night was fun. I know Bay didn't get the better end of that one, but it was a great football game. One of the best I've seen in a while, and it's been fun going out there and seeing those guys play.
I tell you what, now, yesterday, Jay Michaels, like I told you, we couldn't move. It was packed out, people waiting to sit. That's incredible. Every Wednesday night was the same thing. Tuesday was a great day down there. Now, today at Jay Michaels, now, I don't hold me to this, but I think, because last week it was, and I should know and I apologize, but we were surprised. We were really happy. They've got the best burger in Bay County. It is huge, and that was a special. I mean, we were like, what? I said, I was going to get a salad. I said, no. I'm getting a burger. It's
you were
too
gonna
good.
Get a salad. Now that's funny.
No. I ask him. I eat salad every day. Sometimes all I eat is a small little salad. Yesterday I had the spaghetti. But if that's a special, you want to be at J. Michael's today, because if you ever had a burger there, it's worth it going, especially if it's a special. I mean, the price, the money you save is incredible. The legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. And another legend, Pat Purnell. We all know Pat. He's always, Tommy, you know Pat. He's always giving back to community. He's helped us in the Bay County athletics for years. And if you're a Mosley Dolphin, you need to get down there, have a little pep rally before the game. I know it's homecoming and everything, but head on to Beef O'Brady's, have a great meal, then head out to Tommy Oliver for the football game. This weekend, Friday night, that's the place in Lynn Haven to go watch FSU, Virginia. Or go to the Tommy Oliver and watch Mosley or Arnold, whatever, and have your phone and watch it. But if you're going to go watch it at a restaurant and you live in Lynn Haven, it's got to be Beef O'Brady's. They're incredible, man. The wings there, everything's special there. Great atmosphere, TVs everywhere, customer service like you would not believe. And also, Stevenson Air Conditioning. I think about Mosley, I think about Stevenson Air Conditioning. Jason graduated from there. He started this company, family-owned. They knocked the home run. It's expanded throughout the Panhandle of Florida. People love them. They're the most honest, hardworking people out there. If you have any problem, day or night, you call Stevenson Air Conditioning. They'll be there for you. You'll be glad you did. We got Josh, we got Tommy, we got Jeremy, and we got the legendary Tom Wildcat. We'll be right back. 104.3, Coach Whitten, Mosley High School, homecoming, district game, Milton on homecoming? We'll be right back. 104.3, ESPN Northwest Florida.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida is your college football headquarters for the biggest and best games of the week.
It's a touchdown!
Huge rivalries and your favorite teams in the SEC, ACC, and beyond.
It's a miracle!
The Gators, Hurricanes, LSU, Georgia, Auburn, and Notre Dame play here.
Unbelievable!
The Gulf Coast headquarters for college football is 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning, this is Joanna on ESPN Northwest Florida with Thursday's weather forecast. Raining lightly this afternoon and evening with a high near 87 and a wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. A possibility of thunderstorms and light rain tonight and a temperature of 76. About the same tomorrow, around 84 with a possibility of thunderstorms and moderate rain. Lightly sprinkling Saturday and hot around 87. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida, Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for tuning into ESPN Northwest Florida.
Start your fall adventure in a new Kia from Bill Bird Kia. Our SUV family is built for all-in adventures and endless possibilities. Stop by Bill Bird Kia and test drive a new 2025 Kia Soul, Seltos, Sportage, Sorento, or Telluride. You're going to find the perfect balance of comfort, safety, and technology. Now offering 0% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of a new 2025 Kia Sorento or a new 2025 Kia Sportage. Bill Bird Kia, the home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Stop by and see us at 2435 East 15th Street or anytime at BillBirdKiaPanamaCity.com. The road is yours in a new Kia from Bill Bird Kia.
Offer from Kia Finance America for the purchase of a new 2025 Kia Sorento or 2025 Kia Sportage with $20.83 per 1,000 financed at 48 months. Quantities limited, cannot be combined with other finance offers. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. See dealer for complete details. Offer for well-qualified buyers. Must take delivery from dealer stock through 9/30/25.
When he played football, helmets had not been invented yet. Players played both sides, and quarterbacks weren't afraid of needles. It's the Coach James Hale Show, live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
2019.
Welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. It's Thursday, it's Mosley football. Coach Witten doing an incredible job over there. He's built himself a powerhouse. They are Bay County football. They do a great job. They have since he's been there. And last week, they've traveled a lot lately, and they took care of business, put them away. I thought it was going to be a competitive game. They put it on them. And now let's bring on Coach. Coach, good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning. How you doing?
Give us some names. The kids are playing well. We were talking about it between break. The offense has played well all year. Defense is getting better and better. It seems like you guys are putting it together at the right time of the year. Got a district game coming up tomorrow night. Homecoming, which I used to completely hate homecoming. But talk about last week's game and the kids that played really well. Give us some names.
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit, but last week's game, Sammy Chisholm continued to run the ball really well. Had almost 100 yards rushing, had 3 touchdowns on the ground. JP was really accurate. Had a touchdown pass, got the ball out to his playmakers. Carson Griffin had a big game out at wide receiver, almost had 100 yards receiving and a touchdown. So the offensive line did a great job protecting the quarterback and opening up holes for Sam on defense. Talon Moore had another interception, so 2 weeks in a row with the pick. Wyatt Fleming was flying around, leading us in tackles. And Jack Amon had a great game, had a sack, flew around on the defensive line and played really well. So it was a great game in all 3 phases. Maverick Wright made a 41-yard field goal. So again, everybody was doing their job, playing really well, and like you said, expected to be a close game, but we went over there and played our style of football and had a really good night.
Hey, Coach Jeremy, good morning. I know you're trying to guide the team through homecoming and all those festivities. And then, to cap it off here, big district game, undefeated Milton coming to town. So how has the focus been with all the happenings around the celebrations of homecoming, knowing you've got really a pretty critical ball game tomorrow night?
No, it's that I thought we've done a good job with it. We definitely addressed it early in the week, but we've definitely had a lot of distraction. Heck, half the dang homecoming court is football players, and even our manager, she's one of them too. So football's been well represented on the homecoming court, but like I said, we can easily lead to a lot of distractions. But again, we've addressed them. I think we got a mature team. Guys have done a great job just making the game the focus, and we've had a good week of practice, and I've got confidence they're going to be ready to go.
So you've got one common opponent with Milton so far, Navarre, and kind of similar scores here, but in your film study, what do you see here with the Panthers as they're making their way over?
It's definitely going to be a unique game with 2 teams that play 2 completely opposite styles of football. Ronnie Douglas has taken over the program and done a great job with the program. He was at Prime Force previously when they made their state championship run. It's back to, split back veer, ball control. They're going to try to sit on the ball and limit possessions, and we're going to want it to be the exact opposite type of game. We're going to want it to be a high scoring, try to score as quick as we possibly can. So that's definitely going to be one of the keys to the game, is who can get the game in their style of game. And, they're a physical team. I've told our team this week's all about how committed are we to just bloodying our nose play after play after play. So, again, very contrasting styles, and, should make it a fun football game.
Yeah, the defense, they're not giving up a lot of points. You mentioned, kind of the styles here. It would seem those first couple possessions here, if you can force them out of their type of game, would certainly be advantage Dolphins tomorrow night. Oh yeah, no, definitely one of the keys of the game is, when we've got them in third down situations, we got to get off the field. Not only are they trying to pick up first downs, but with the style of offense that they run, they're trying to get that thing to fourth and short so they can go for it on fourth down. So defensively, when we have opportunities to get off the field, we got to do that. And then conversely, on the offensive side of the ball, when we've got chances to score points, we got to put points on the board to try to force their offense to have to score at a high level. So, again, I think third downs and red zone is going to be really important in this football game. Tell that homecoming crowd to be loud and maybe get them behind the sticks on some procedure penalties and stretch them out a little bit.
No doubt about that.
Coach, it's Tommy. Listen, I do realize that their quarterback over there, Caden Hall, he's I guess he's still committed to Florida. And they got a kid committed to Southern Miss, so they got some pretty good players. And now the Hall kid, is he? I guess he throws the ball. If he's committed to Florida, I assume he's a fairly good with passing. And what about their passing offense? Is it worry you any at all?
Oh no. So the Hall kid, he's committed to Florida as a safety. So
right, that's right.
Yeah. When Coach Douglas got there and with the offense that they're running, they just took their best athlete and put him at the quarterback position. So, passing is definitely. Don't get me wrong. When they throw the ball, people are normally wide open because they've just lulled you to sleep with how much they run it. Yeah. I'd say 6 or 7 passes for them will be a ton of passes in the ball game. So with our DBs, we just got to make sure that we're focused in and doing our assignment. Right. Don't let when it goes run, and then here comes that one play action pass. Right. We're staying behind them and not getting lulled to sleep defensively. Yeah,
and that's hard. That's hard when they're running the ball. All of a sudden, your DB's back there, look up, and here comes a pass. Someone got behind them. So yeah, you do have to watch out. You're right,
Coach. I want to hear. Yeah, can you hear us? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
I lost you there for a second.
Okay. Walker's, I don't know, he's asleep in there. I don't know what he's doing. Hey, I want to ask you this. What kind of look do you feel like you gave your defense this week? We used to run that offense. We had a lot of success with it. Lake Wells and different places. Even at Arnold, we ran a couple of years there, 3 or 4 years there. How did you feel like you gave your defense a pretty good look? Because it's hard to do that, in 3 or 4 days.
Oh, no, there's no doubt. So, that was the message on Monday. This game, as much as it's a battle of Friday night, this week's a battle of scout teams. Our ability for our scout team to replicate their offense, and then I would assume it's going to be their scout team and their ability to replicate our ability to pass the football. So, man, this week the scout team has been working in Indy just as, working on practicing running their offense, just like as they're getting ready to run our offense. So there's been a lot of pressure on those guys, and I think they've done a great job. I thought our backs have ran really hard. I think Trip Moore, who's one of our athletic quarterbacks down on the JV level, has done a great job of running around and making our defense play assignment football. So those guys definitely understood what was at stake. I thought they did a good job of understanding what their role for the week was and bought in and went really hard in our scout periods to give our guys a good look.
Coach, I wanted to ask you, how big is the Fleming kid? Is he pretty tall?
Wyatt he's 5'9". They did a thing yesterday at the school where they went around the hallways asking kids how tall they were. Wyatt told, and then Wyatt told him that he was 5'10", and then they bring out the measuring stick to confirm how tall you was, and he measured at 5'9", 5'9.5". They got a couple of football players. Everybody lied about an inch on all that.
I love it, man.
It made pretty good. Made for pretty good social media.
Hey, this is Josh. Did they catch you in the hallway? What'd you give them? What was your height?
They did not get me. I'd like to say I'm 6 feet. They got Mr. T in the hallway. Mr. T tried to say he was 5'11", and they got him at 5'10".
Good stuff.
Man. Hey, good luck to you, buddy. Big game, district game, homecoming. Good luck. Get yourself a win, and we'll talk to you next Thursday. Thank you, Coach.
I appreciate it.
Hey, Coach.
Wyatt, what year is he?
He's a senior, I think.
Is he really? See, Robert's got to be 6'3", 6'4".
Robert's big, yeah. All of them, he's the smallest one.
Yeah.
Heck of a football player, though. Really good football player.
Yeah.
He'll hit you, buddy.
Yeah.
He's had 3 boys play.
Yeah.
I think so.
A great family. I mean,
oh my
just
God,
a great football family.
They are the family.
Yeah,
I love it. You ever met his daddy?
Robert,
I'm talking, Robert's dad.
Oh yeah,
man, they're good people, boy. And his brother played. Now, did Robert play at Mosley?
No, Rutherford. Both played Rutherford.
That's right. Yeah.
They were there with Steve Harden.
That's right.
They lived in the weight room. Those boys, they're amazing. Me.
That's back in the day.
Talking about seeing develop. Those kids came in. They were skinny kids. I could not believe how developed they got, because they would stay in the weight room all day long in the summer, every day.
Yeah,
every day.
Good people,
and they really got with the program.
Yeah,
it paid off too.
Yes, it did. I mean, he's a very successful lawyer. They had some good man. Rutherford used to be unbelievable. All right, let's talk about some of our other great people that are unbelievable. And Tommy, you know this guy, Steve's Bike Shop, man.
Oh yeah,
great basketball coach. Over at Mosley.
Swimming coach.
I'm sorry, swimming coach. I'm sure they'll have some swimmers in homecoming. They'll recognize some swimmers, I guarantee you that. But if you're looking for a bike, Steve's done a great job. They've been in business since 1979. It's right across the street from Sam's. These electrical bikes are taking over the world. Just like Wildcat says all the time, wear a helmet.
Wear your helmet.
Sure
Don't
you
forget
wear a
they
helmet.
got tassels for the handlebars.
Yeah. I was walking yesterday. Yeah. This kid had to be maybe 12. I don't think he's that old. An electrical bike. Those things are fast. He shouldn't be on. I'm sorry.
You didn't even hear it, did you?
But he had a helmet on. I'll say that. He had a helmet on. But
a lot of good that did you, though, when you were jumping off the curb and onto the ground.
Thank you, Wildcat.
You need to duck and cover.
Steve's Bike Shop, right across the street from Sam's. Go check it out. You'll be glad. On 23rd Street. Hey, I'm pumped up about this. We're going to go there tonight. That Cajun place, when the games start, now you got to remember, the game's got to be it's got to be an NFL college game being played. When it is, you get 50-cent wings. Tommy, you've got to come over there on a Saturday and watch the 11 o'clock. We always usually go to the 11 o'clock game. You can't beat that. You get 20 wings for $10. All you need is 10. 10's enough for one person, believe me. They're really good. $5 pitchers when the games are being played. Now, they open up. You're saying, well, I don't want to miss the kickoff. No. They open up now for brunch. They open up at 10. You get there early. You watch game day. You watch Saban, the GOAT, talk. Then you get in your favorite place and you watch the ball game. And you can't beat it. Now, on Sundays, they got the North Shore Jazz Band playing from 10 to 12. If you're an LSU fan this weekend, you're playing Ole Miss, and that's going to be an incredible football game. When they score a touchdown, if you got an LSU shirt on, you go up there and say, can I have my free Jell-O shot? They'll give it to you. Same thing on Sundays for the Saints. Saints fans, you're not going to get many. But if you do, they do score. You go up there with your Saints shirt on Sundays and say, can I have my free Jell-O shot? They'll do it. 27-plus TVs. That Cajun place, you can't beat this deal, guys. It's incredible. It truly is. Now, you're over in Lynn Haven. You know you're going to Beefo Braves. But after that, you like Tommy Santamont, like Glenn Manley, like everybody that comes in here, they all shop with Russ and Amber. Where are they at?
Josh, Jeremy, all you guys in there, Coach, Tommy, 91 days till Christmas.
Ooh.
So if you're going to design something, get it in there. If you want a one-of-a-kind piece of jewelry, all you got to do is go to David Adamson Designer Jewelry, Highway 77 in Lynn Haven.
Lynn Haven, baby. You know, we're talking about high school sports. It makes me think about Taco Bell. Why? Because Taco Bell's incredible. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 3 great locations, Panama City Beach, Callaway. but the main ones down there in Tiger Shark country. Port St. Joe, the new one they built down there is incredible. They're knocking out of the ballpark. People are coming all the time in there. They got DoorDash, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Taco Bell, Tiger Sharks. What do we say? Go Tiger Sharks. My granddaughters do that commercial. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. The Coach James Hale Show.
Here's what I say. You snooze, you lose.
Let's take this phone call. Good morning.
Good morning. Wah, wah, wah. Nobody cares, Coach.
Hey, you saw it. They got robbed.
Weekday morning 7 to 9 on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
With over 4 decades in business, Instant Replay Sports Cards is happy to take your collection to the next level. All new hobby boxes, signed memorabilia and supplies, new and vintage cards and Pokemon. Buy, sell, and trade. They're an authorized source for Topps, Panini, Upper Deck, and Leaf cards. Instant Replay Sports Cards inside the Stanford Station on 23rd Street next to Academy Sports. Come see the bigger store and the larger inventory or visit online, InstantReplaySportsCards.com.
Hewitt Tire and Auto has been in business in Panama City forever. Locals taking care of locals. From the smallest to the largest vehicles, they do it all. But don't take my word for it. Listen to the experts.
Hewitt Tire and Auto, your certified AAA service center and hometown towing. Visit them online at HewittTire.com on Airport Road in Panama City.
850-769-7323. Hewitt Tire and Auto Center and hometown towing.
Reliable Coffee Products is proud to be the exclusive dealer in Northwest Florida for Kyocera office equipment. Reliable Coffee Products has been committed to providing professional, personalized service for the last 35 years. They understand that the right equipment does not always fall within today's budget requirements, so they offer several options for the equipment you need today for the growth you expect tomorrow. Call James Mothers at 784-6601. 784-6601. Reliable Coffee Products on Harrison Avenue, just north of Bay High School.
This is where heroes are created, legends are born, and dynasties forged. The Sports Talk Master, ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio.
Florida State, Florida State, Florida State. Woo! FSU Update is brought to you by Newbies. Get out, Newbies, have a great time. The new one in St. Andrews, the blue facility there, it's absolutely beautiful. Do like Glenn does. Go out there, sit, watch the stars, look at the bay, have a nice time. But if you're on Panama City Beach, you get down on Newbies 2 in the Curve, watch all sporting events, then head on to the mothership, the best entertainment in the Southeast every Friday and Saturday night, because that's what John and Charlotte do for you. They want to give back all the time. Just got a text here, Mosley. Go Rams. Y'all are doing a great job. You know who that's from? He's a legend. We just got through talking about him. Robert Fleming.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. He's listening. That's cool. All right, Tommy, I'm worried about Friday. What we got?
I'm worried about it, too. Right now, the series, FSU leads the series 15-4. The kickoff is at 7 o'clock Eastern time, at 6 o'clock our time. It's Scott Stadium. It seats 61,500, and they will be going absolutely wild. It gets real loud there, especially when FSU comes to town. But FSU is against Virginia. They're 9-1 at home, and they're 6-3 at Scott Stadium. The last time they played in 2019, FSU got beat 31-24 by Virginia. Virginia scores 21 points in the fourth quarter to beat FSU. So this is not a gimme game. They've got a great quarterback, Chandler Marsh, that plays for Virginia, and remember the coach Chad Marsh that coached at Clemson, and of course Tony Elliott's their head coach. He also coached at Clemson, and they've got a great running back, Jamari Taylor. He's knocking down 100 yards a game, so he's a big player. Injury-wise, for the game, FSU's got Roydell Williams is out. The Lofton kid is out, the tight end. And Cam Davis, the running back's out. And for Virginia, they've got 13 kids out. Several of the offensive linemen, I don't know if they start or not, but they're out for the game. But you're looking at it's going to be a good, I think it's going to be a close ball game. Scoring offense, Virginia's number 11 in the nation. Of course, FSU's number 1 in the nation for scoring offense. So you got two big offensive teams coming together. And now the defense for Virginia is a little suspect, and that's where FSU could take an advantage and put some points up. But FSU's defense got to stop their offense. So in one of the most memorable games in ACC history happened, this was Virginia, 1995.
Yep.
When FSU got the ball back with like 1 minute and 27 seconds, drove the length of the field, got down to about the 4-yard line. Warwick Dunn takes a direct snap, goes. Of course, he says he scored, but the official said he didn't. There's no review. So
I remember that.
So
FSU's first ACC loss.
First 29 in a row. That was their first loss. And from that game, they started doing a Jefferson Epps Trophy. Whoever wins that game gets this trophy. That's something that no one knows about because there's not a big rivalry between Virginia and FSU. But it's going to be a heck of a game. Virginia's got 32 transfers on their team this year.
Wow.
So 54 total with their kids coming in. So they basically got a whole new team. And Tony Ellis is a great coach. Like I say, been at Clemson. So they're going to be ready. And all of those four,
was he not the offensive coordinator at Clemson?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good. I'm sorry.
And all of those four those wins that Virginia have come were real tight, one possession type games. Now FSU's won by 21 points or more 10 times against Virginia, so they can put the points up with Virginia. But I'm like you, it's going to be a.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a pretty close game. 6.5 is a point spread. So
I watched Virginia against Stanford the other night, and I think key of this game, FSU's defense against that offense. Virginia's quarterback's pretty solid.
Yeah, he is.
And if he has time to throw, then it could be pretty close.
Yeah.
To me, it's a trap game. You got Miami next week.
Yep, that's right.
That if they win this game, that sets up a unbelievable game. 6:30 next week on ABC.
And the Morris kid, he played at North Texas State before he transferred in. He's a grad student. He had he's passed for over 6,000 yards. I mean, his dad, Chad Morris, was the coach at Clemson, so he knows what he's doing. He's a very smart quarterback. So FSU's going to have their hands full. So hopefully we can. Our defense can come through, and I think we can score on them. But it's just a matter of them. Can we stop their offense because they've got a great offense. One other thing. The soccer team, FSU, plays Miami October 3rd, Friday in Tallahassee. And their record now is 7. And they got 2 ties, 7-2 ties. Baseball started practice, so they're getting ready to roll. And I heard Lee Jarrett say this is the most exciting he's ever been to start a baseball season of all the years he's coaching because he feels like he's got a really talented team this year. So. And they have fall ball. October the 18th, they're playing I think Mississippi State at 2 p.m. at Wahoo Stadium in Pensacola. So
that's sold out in a matter of minutes.
Yeah, they're going to get rolling. So that's going to be a great game. Oh, and by the way, James, I got you on the list. They sold out now at FSU.
Yeah.
They sold this out. The Founder Suite Lounge is sold out. All you got to do is pay $5 million capital fund up front, and then just $85,000 a year.
That's no problem.
So you're on the list. So when someone drops out, you're going to be the next one they're going to call.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Tommy. I know how much I've been wanting to get in there.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to look out for you.
That's just
best
pocket
I can.
change for you.
Pocket
change.
Yeah.
That's running around money.
Hey, go Friday night game, which I don't like. because you got high school games being played and everything else. You can take your phone, I guess now, and watch the game at one of these high school stadiums, right? You can do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I just look at the score. I don't even look at the game.
Yeah. But this truly is one time you got to kind of watch out for this. And I'm sure Norvell's...
Streaming a pro game on your phone is technically possible at a high school stadium.
We pause now for station identification.
I don't know what the heck happened with that. We got some weird stuff. But they got to be careful this ball game, because if they don't want to go, they want it to go in there, get a lead, put them away early. Don't let them hang around the end of the fourth quarter, because anytime you play a passing team, they got a pretty good quarterback. You never know what can happen in the game.
Yep. They're going to have to put some pressure. And Tony White's the defensive coordinator. He's pretty good at blitzing and stuff like that. So they're going to have some packages to hopefully get to the quarterback. Now, he can run the ball, too.
Yeah.
He's a dual threat all the way.
Well, and another thing, too, you got to look forward. They've had cupcake games since Bama. They played a lot of guys.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
They need a tough game before Miami. This could be a good thing.
It'll be a good one for them.
Yeah.
It'll be a good game to get ready for Miami coming in Tallahassee.
All right, let's talk with some of our great people. Skin cancer can be deadly. 1 in 5 development. Go see Dr. Ward. His office is throughout the Panhandle, Florida. Listen to him every Wednesday right here, 7:30 on ESPN Northwest Florida. Guys, incredible. He has knocked it out of the ballpark. He's beaten everybody in the pick so far this year. He's had a really good year. The legendary Dr. Ward. Also, don't forget about Max Fit Sports Nutrition. You want to look better, feel better. Jason Kovaleski can help you with that. 2 great locations, Pier Park, 23rd Street. Listen to Jason every Tuesday and Friday right here on ESPN. Also want to thank Newbies again for the FSU update. The legend, and Josh, I know you appreciate this. I know Tommy did too. The guy's incredible. 26 years on Bay County sidelines, Dr. Chad Mitchell. If you get any kind of injury, call Chad, make an appointment. People come from all around to have him touch them. The guy is unbelievable. He was one of the first doctors ever trained robotic surgery. Chad Mitchell, listen to him every Monday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. We'll be right back.
ESPN Northwest Florida broadcasts the biggest and best games of the week. We're your headquarters for premier matchups, huge rivalries, and fan favorites.
Saturday, it's Auburn at Texas A&M. Coverage at 1:30, kickoff at 2:30. Followed by Oregon at Penn State.
The Gulf Coast headquarters for college football is 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Joanna on ESPN Northwest Florida with Thursday's weather forecast. Raining lightly this afternoon and evening with a high near 87 and a wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. A possibility of thunderstorms and light rain tonight and a temperature of 76. About the same tomorrow, around 84 with a possibility of thunderstorms and moderate rain. Lightly sprinkling Saturday and hot around 87. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida, Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for tuning into ESPN Northwest Florida.
Are you looking to invest in rare coins and precious metals? Well, look no further. Coin and Bullion Reserves is Bay County's trusted source for rare coins and precious metals. Located in the heart of Panama City, our showroom is stocked with a vast selection of gold and silver bullion, rare coins, and currency. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned collector, we have what you're looking for. Our sales staff has over 50 years of experience to help guide you through your purchase. Come and visit Coin and Bullion Reserves today and build your collection with confidence.
So you've heard the saying that if you love your job, you'll never have to work? Well, it's true.
I've worked for Brock Lawn and Pest Control for many years. The commitment to the needs of customers
and their commitment to each employee makes Brock a company I'm very proud to be a part of.
Brock's core values are also mine. Give people more than they expect and always honor your promises.
This isn't a job, it's a service to help people live a healthier lifestyle.
Brock Lawn and Pest Control, our family protecting your family.
For everything in the world of golf, it's the Watson Report. Thursdays at 4:20 with Alan Watson from Golf Plus. ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio.
And welcome back. Real quick, don't forget about the 250 Navy ball coming up here. That's going to be on October 25th. Cocktail hours start at 5 to 6. Ceremony starts at 6:15. Anything honor the Navy 250 years, incredible.
Long time.
Yeah. Josh, real quick, what's going on? You got anything new going on at the county office?
Yeah, so one of the biggest things I've been working on the last couple of years is just centralizing communication information, right? So it's not launched yet, but we're working on a project, and we're finalizing it hopefully the next week or so of every high school is going to have their own athletics app on their phone, whether it's iPhone, Android, as well as their own athletics website, right? So it's going to have everything from rosters to schedules to how to buy tickets for the parents' eligibility stuff like athletic clearance, FHSA information, district information, all the things, all the resources you need to be eligible to play and follow along with your student, whether it's a schedule, a roster, just all kind of media. So we're just be on the lookout for that next couple of weeks. We're going to be releasing that. It's taken a long time getting it done, but it'll be, let's say for Arnold Athletics, you type that into the Google or the Google Store, Apple Store, and you'll get the app, and you can follow along. It sends you push notifications. There's a messaging feature to ask more questions on anything. So it's just a really, really neat thing we're trying to do to just centralize information, because that's been the biggest problem is there's been, there's a lot of digging to find information. So we want to make it as easy as possible for the community to go to a certain spot to find either games for that week, resources they need, whether it's booster club information, eligibility information.
So we'll have all sports, not just football?
All sports from...
Y'all going to have scores of the games
yes,
also?
Yes, sir. So it's kind of like a local Max Preps, right? Yeah. But this app will have push notifications as you get from the ESPN app or different things. So we're taking a lot of time because I want to get it right, and we're going to be pushing that out next couple of weeks.
All right, let's get our high school picks in. Jeremy, I think you have knocked it out of the ballpark. You were, I want to say, no.
I missed the tornado pick there. I think we both did.
Yeah, and I don't know where I think this is it.
Y'all bet against the Tornadoes?
No, we took them.
You know what? I don't know where the... She had you going 9-9.
Yeah, just put me down for 9-9.
You were 8-9. Julie, he was 8-9. I just saw that. She missed it. She missed it. You picked.
We picked Bay. We both picked Bay over.
What
Madison.
about? Did you pick Bozeman?
I think I did.
I think you did. I think we found another glitch in this thing here.
Who did Bozeman play? Remind me, it's last week.
I saw him messing with your folder before the show started.
Yeah,
starting to scratch some stuff out.
I gotta get.
You need to put that coach's pencil down. Start
I'm doing it right.
I do. I did pretty
Tommy,
good.
You're still winning because you only picked 1 week and you were great that week. Anyway, let's get going. Arnold, Choctaw, the district game for both teams.
Choctaw big.
Choctaw killed.
Can y'all let me brag on Arnold before y'all start jumping on Arnold's throat? God, you see that? Arnold big.
Listen, and I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch the Arnold game last week, against
I did.
Against Blountstown. So I was at Tom Albert, but I had it on my phone. Like, those kids competed against, if you look eye to eye with everybody who's played Blountstown this year, Arnold gave them their best crack at it.
They scored more points.
Scoring points, held
First
them defensively.
quarter, they shut them down.
So
yeah, they did well.
Again, tough district game against Choctaw, but those kids are growing each week, which is great.
Yeah, I think the piece that kind of created the response from me and Tommy is knowing what Choctaw did to Niceville.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, we ain't talking about, we ain't Niceville now. We're on Panama City Beach. We got Josh Griffiths back, baby. Griffiths back. I think you're going to be surprised. Arnold's going to get after him like you ain't believing. I got, who you got, Tommy?
Choctaw. The Indians. Holy moly.
Tommy's got Choctaw.
The big green Indian, holy moly.
Okay, Bay versus Pensacola.
Bay
High School is knocked out of the ballpark this year. What a job they're doing over there. Jeremy, does Pensacola come over here and ruin this season, or does Bay keep rolling?
So you got to pick up after a tough one, for Bay, but they'll be able to do it. And I think Pensacola's the perfect opponent to come in and create that opportunity for the Tornadoes. I mean, they had Madison County a chance to put them away, and then you let a good team back in.
Yeah,
I don't even know if Pensacola's won a game, have they?
I think they're 0-4, I believe.
I think they're won a game.
They got athletes.
1 and 3.
1 and 3 are they?
Yeah, they're 1 and 3. So.
All right, Bozeman at Port St. Joe Tiger Sharks, brought to you by Taco Bell.
Ooh, that's gonna
be a game, guys.
Go Tiger Sharks.
Go Tiger Sharks. Here you got, Tommy.
I'm thinking.
2-hour show.
It's going at St. Joe, right?
Yeah,
that's St. Joe.
Well, they'll have all the officials. I'm going with St. Joe.
That was Tommy Santa.
I'm calling the white hat who I know is on that game.
That was the legendary Tommy Santa.
Go ahead. That's okay with me.
We'll let how Tommy feels about it.
It's Port St. Joe.
Port St. Joe
runs away with it. Too much speed.
St. Joe. All right, Mosley, the big one. This is a huge football game, district game, and Mosley's got homecoming, and they run a veer offense, which is hard to prepare for. Tommy, what happens at Tommy Oliver?
If Mosley can defend the pass, they have bad problems in the pass. They'll win. So I got to take Mosley because it's homecoming, and my daughter's is there and my grandson, so I'm taking Mosley.
Jeremy?
Mosley close.
Mosley close.
And low scoring too.
You're allowed to.
I like how Mosley's just grown every week.
Again, you're right.
They've gotten better. They got popped in the mouth a couple weeks ago, but they've responded every week. The Rickards game was fun to watch. I mean, they've been putting up some points, and they've been their offense is really fun to watch.
Is Freeport got Pensacola Catholic? Will you look that up?
I'll look that up real quick.
Because if I think they do.
Freeport, they do have Catholic.
Okay, let's jump on that one. Freeport, I love the coach over there. They do a great job.
Yeah.
But Catholic, kind of an all-star team. Who you like in this one?
Well, the game is at Freeport. I mean, so there's that. But you look at who Catholics played. I mean, they played Pace, Navarre, and that's pretty staunch. And Freeport, they're undefeated. They're 4-0. But you look at who they have played, and it's more this sort of Class A competition.
Right.
This is one of those classic. This is one of those where you've got an urban private school that's a small classification school, but their pool of people to draw from is a little bit bigger. So I think the Crusaders hand the Bulldogs their first loss.
Tommy,
I'm going with Catholic also. It's like Madison County. They'll have a 1-4 record and they'll kill you.
It's pretty deceptive. Yeah,
they won the state championship last year. They're doing something right. All right, Weewalls at Cottondale. Is that right?
I believe that's right. I think the Gators trying to regroup here. 2-2 Cottondale. Gators had a tough night over at Tommy Oliver.
You want Cottondale?
You can't pull against your Weewall Gators now, can you?
Well,
does he want to win the competition or what?
Game's in Weewall, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But
it is. No, Weewall's at Cottondale.
At Cottondale, okay. Yeah.
Chris Obert's not afraid to put some points up.
Right.
They throw that ball and they score a lot of points every game.
I mean, so 71-60 with the Freeport game. I mean, that was a track meet.
The basketball score.
Give me the Hornets.
Good. Right. I'm taking Cottondale.
All right, North Bay Haven's open. South Walton at Walton.
This is where two cultures collide.
No, South Walton's versus Walton. I'm sorry. We got to go. We got to get this.
All right, who you got, Tommy?
I'm going to take Walton.
Jeremy?
I'm going to go with the Braves.
All right. You heard that, Seahawks. Nobody believes in you. What are you going to do? How are you going to respond to that?
You taking South Walton?
I'm not. No comment right now. Destin at Op, I guess. I don't know who. OPP. I don't know who that is.
Op, Alabama.
Op, Alabama.
Ask Jeremy about those guys.
I'm not sure why Destin took that ball game. I'll put it that way.
Op, Tommy Op.
Op. Yeah.
Vernon at LPCA. What is LPCA?
Lighthouse Private Christian Academy out of Pensacola there.
Vernon's struggle.
Somebody's got to get a win, though. That's the one thing about this particular game.
And they're away.
Oh, so it is in Pensacola. I'm checking Lighthouse real quick. They're 2-3. You give me Lighthouse again.
Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Sneeds at Liberty County. I'll help you out. Sneeds.
This is not Liberty.
I talked to Bill. He called me yesterday. All right, Rutherford at Mariana. Mariana. That's going to be a good game. That's going to be a game.
So, Rutherford has kind of played in and around, the area. Went up to Chipley there. Mariana's only won one ball game.
And that's the one I picked them to win.
And they beat Bozeman.
That's true.
Yeah, they beat Bozeman here, but they have struggled. I think this is where Rutherford actually gets it done. I'm gonna take the Rams.
Rutherford.
I picked against them when they played Holmes and Chipley correctly, but they're gonna.
I'm taking the Rams all the way.
Good job, Coach Floyd. Get that win, baby. All right, Josh, you got to leave. You can say
I got to go. My ADs are going to get a little stir crazy if I don't go now.
Well, thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it, buddy. Next Thursday or Thursday after?
Let's go 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. I'll be back. Thank you, guys.
You got that same contract with Tommy's got. All right, we'll be right back. I got time to do anything? I got time. All right, good. I want to talk about Kyle Vandegrift. We all know it. They do an incredible job. We're talking about Vandy Roofing. Unbelievable. Not just Vandy Roofing, general contracting. They design it, they build it, commercial, residential. They do it all. They expanding every single day. The guy does an incredible job. If you're looking for a roof, it's Vandy Roofing. Turf Pro Pest Control. You want that yard look beautiful? Patrick can make it happen. Call Patrick. He'll come out. Locals taking care of locals. His beautiful daughter is in the homecoming court at Mosley High School, so I know where he'll be Friday night. But seriously, you want the yard to look beautiful? He can make it happen. He got bugs in the house. He can make them go away for good. That is Turf Pro Pest Control. Listen to Patrick every Monday, 8:30, right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. We'll be right back. Alabama, Jeremy Pritchard.
Read the headlines. You've seen the highlights. Highway robbery! But how about the unfiltered truth?
Steroid era, you can like it, love it, hate it, whatever. It's a baseball.
Since 2017, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has been the undisputed leader for sports coverage on the Panhandle. If it matters in sports, it matters to us, and it matters to you. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Joanna on ESPN Northwest Florida with Thursday's weather forecast. Raining lightly this afternoon and evening with a high near 87 and a wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. A possibility of thunderstorms and light rain tonight and a temperature of 76. About the same tomorrow, around 84 with a possibility of thunderstorms and moderate rain. Lightly sprinkling Saturday and hot around 87. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida, Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for tuning into ESPN Northwest Florida.
Saturday, September 27th, come to the grand opening land sale at the ranches at Creekside Preserve and get your gorgeous 20 to 50 acre estate in desirable Baldwin County on sale from only $139.9. That's right. Get 20 to 50 acres in Baldwin County from just $139.9 with excellent financing available. Ranches at Creekside Preserve features private large acreage tracts with beautiful woodlands, rolling meadows, and a peaceful creek, all surrounded by pristine natural beauty and abundant wildlife. It's your opportunity to live in Baldwin County, Alabama, one of the fastest growing coastal counties in the U.S. due to low taxes and a low cost of living. Don't miss out. Come to the grand opening land sale at the ranches at Creekside Preserve and get your gorgeous 20 to 50 acre estate in desirable Baldwin County on sale from only $139.9. Call 877-888-1415 or go to creeksidepreserveal.com. That's creeksidepreserveal.com.
WVLQ Port St. Joe, WGSX, powered by Panama City Toyota.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
On the run, caught. Time to let the big dogs eat.
How about that answer by Georgia? To the end zone, touchdown, Georgia.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio, ESPN Northwest Florida.
Alabama Updates brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioning. They're there for you anytime, day or night. That is Stevenson Air Conditioning. It's Mosley's homecoming tonight. Get out there and support them. Tomorrow night. Get out and support them. Tonight's game is
Bay PHS.
Bay
Pensacola.
Pensacola. Yeah, get out there and support them tonight. Alabama Update brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioning. Love Jason. Again, if you're power bill's going through the roof. Don't do that. Call them out, let them come out, get the service, save you money every month on your power bill. Stevenson Air Condition, #1. And Jason graduated from Mosley High School. Locals, taking care of locals, that's what it's all about. Jeremy, what do you got for Alabama? This game scares me to death. This Saturday, 6:30, ABC, Alabama at Georgia.
At Georgia here. So all eyes on Athens. Weather looks like it's going to be perfect for football, 63 degrees, light winds after a front kicks through North Georgia. All the intrigue going into this game, number 3 or number 5, depending on your poll, Georgia against 16, number 17, Alabama. All time, Alabama leads the series 44-26-4.
Really? Wow.
Yep. And last meeting, of course, 41-34 in Tuscaloosa. Georgia is 7-13 against Alabama all time at home. Kirby 1-6 versus Alabama.
Yeah.
Georgia 1-9 in their last 10 against Alabama.
Wow.
But if you were to listen to the banter, you would have thought Georgia has dominated this over because they've, won national championships and such. But this is kind of borne out in the details here that Alabama has really had Georgia's number, but all the folks remember one game in Indianapolis for the national championship. Kind of changes the
one fan base does.
Yeah. So another little curious oddity here. Georgia has not lost a night game in Athens since 2009.
To Alabama.
Yes.
Blackout.
The blackout. Yeah. But if you're a Georgia fan and you're looking for some encouragement here, Alabama's 2-5 on the road against with DeVore.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of history. Obviously, these things, are kind of read, see what's going on in the tea leaves. But old rivals that have met more recently for championships are back together during the regular season. So big matchup here. And if you start to break down this ball game, I think you got a few key points. Quarterback for Alabama making his second start on the road. Now, I was at the game in Tallahassee. Ty Simpson was not the greatest of Alabama's problems that day at Doak Campbell, but he did not play his best ball game either.
Right.
His stat line, he was completed 53% of his passes, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. But the decision making was a little suspect at times. Kind of had some happy feet back there in the secondary when the FSU was able to get through. So that was a rough start, for a first time quarterback on the road. Wasn't a cupcake game. Wasn't even a neutral site game. It was on hostile territory. Since then, he has completed 89% of his passes.
Wow.
Yeah.
41 of 46.
That's crazy.
Wow. That's good.
7 touchdowns, and again, no interceptions.
Wow.
What Ty Simpson shows up Saturday night in Athens? Is he going to be ready to withstand a very hostile crowd? I don't know if you've been to a game at Athens before, but I've never heard that many grown men barking at one time.
In your face.
In your face.
In your face.
I mean, in your space. I mean, it's like, come on. They will be rabid, pun intended here. I mean, so
get your rabies shot before you go.
What are you looking for? What do you think the key is for Bama to win?
They've got to withstand the noise and not get behind the sticks, cut out the stupid procedure penalties, be able to count to 2, fundamental football there.
Yeah.
The second piece is actually going to come down to, I think, where Tennessee exposed Georgia, and that's the Georgia secondary. Tennessee had very good success against
I actually
Georgia.
think our receivers are better than Tennessee's.
And I think our receivers are better than Tennessee's. And So that to me is the key to the ball game. If he has time to throw, and those receivers can get a little bit of space, which I believe they can, Alabama will actually be just fine.
Kirby, I just showed you, he's lost 13 games at Georgia, almost half are from all Alabama. And hear me out and tell me if you think I'm right or wrong. I think it's simple, and I think you're going to see it early in the ball game. Watch Alabama's left tackle. If we're getting shut down the running game because he misses a block, if we're getting sacked early in the game because he's not playing very well, we don't have a shot.
Mm-hmm.
We know we got a problem on the right side. You can put a Band-Aid on that with the chip blocks and help with the tight end and with the back.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it for both sides. So if our All-American preseason, All-American first-round draft pick plays like he's all those things, we got a shot. If not, if he struggles, the offense just has no shot. That's just me.
Wasn't he hurt? Didn't he get hurt before? Did he play against FSU?
Yeah, he got embarrassed.
Yeah,
they went around him. They ran through him.
I thought he got hurt.
No, he did not look like an All-American. FSU defense made Alabama look pathetic, period. But I think that's a key, Jim. I really do.
I do. Second to the passing game here, Jam Miller expected to play. Has had a very good week of practice after a dislocated collarbone. Alabama right now is 102 in the nation in rushing yards. Pitiful. Averaging 123 yards as a team. If they can get to the 150, 175,
I'll faint if that happens.
But the passing game could possibly open that up with Miller as our strongest runner. Maybe able to break something, create something there.
Is this Miller's first game back since his injury?
Yeah,
Okay.
First game back.
He's had 4 weeks to heal up. Actually, probably 4 or 5.
Yeah. So the matchups to me are in the X's and O's. It's Alabama's offense against the Georgia secondary, and then Alabama's offensive line against that front for Georgia.
Yeah, that was the other one I was going to ask you about. If we can stop the run, we're not a very physical football team. We're not.
Yeah.
They've worked on that. I heard practice was. It should be rough. I hate hearing. Practice was tough. It should be that way consistently every single day. Practice should be rough. It was for Bryant. It was for Saban. But they had people hurt at practice. They had somebody almost break his neck. They sent one of the linebackers to UAB. I forgot who it was now.
Oh, that's Jamarian Latham. UAB at St. Vincent. And he is out. So
but he's definitely not playing.
Yeah, Yancey Pierre is going to fill that post there, and he's had a good number of reps. So, but there is a little bit of a drop off there.
But you knocked out the ballpark, what you said. There's going to be almost 100,000 people there. It's going to be extremely loud. It's going to be electric there. They cannot wait to get Alabama in there. We were jumping all sides, getting penalties left and right against FSU. That place was loud.
Yeah.
FSU was loud.
A war chant.
Yeah, but there was only 70,000 compared to another 25.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, let me ask you this: am I crazy? I think he loses his job, not this year. But I think this sets it up. If they go in there and look like they did against FSU, if the game's not close, they get stupid penalties, they don't hustle, they're not physical, I think he's done. It is Jekyll Hyde. I mean, he's defended the home turf and lost at home. That can't be said for other Alabama coaches that have come in. But save the trip down to Baton Rouge, take them on the road, and it's like they've never seen football before. Right. If they get beat close in a hard-fought football game, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
But if they get embarrassed.
Well, and the night before, FSU handles Virginia and sets up a showdown with Miami here. I mean, the more FSU wins, the better that loss looks, given what we know now. Versus, like LSU's win over Clemson. I mean.
Right. That's a good point. Tom, let me ask you, is it that we thought Alabama was terrible because Florida State's 2-10, but they got all these new players. They got the coordinators there. I think FSU just better than what people think, and maybe Alabama's not as bad as we thought.
I think the two new coordinators made a major difference.
Oh, there's no doubt.
With offense, with and defense both. They're like a whole new different team.
Yeah,
physicality was their main thing, and buddy, they got it going now.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's talk about some of our great people, and we got Andy Burcham. We got to get him on quick today, so I'm gonna go really quick on these. J. Michael's Restaurant. Get out there and check it. You'll love it. I think the burger is a special day. If it is, you definitely need to be there. J. Michael's Restaurant, the best seafood, ice cold beer. Now, if you're over in Lynn Haven, get out and go see Russ and Amber, David Adams Jewelry. They do an incredible job. Also, don't forget about Dr. Chad Mitchell, Dr. Ward, Max Fit Sports Nutrition, Stevenson Air Conditioning. The guy's incredible. Nobody does a better job than Jason. He graduated from Mosley High School. Locals taking care of locals. That is Stevenson Air Conditioning. Steve's Bike Shop, another great local. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida, the Paul Feinbaum Show.
Paul Feinbaum, Elliot from the SECisoverrated.com. Completely preposterous that Brian Kelly is whining about how tough it is to play in the SEC. LSU almost lost to Florida. Brian Kelly, he ain't no Nick Saban. He was handed his number one spot like a party favor, Paul.
Paul Feinbaum, weeknights, 6 to 10 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Joanna on ESPN Northwest Florida with Thursday's weather forecast. Raining lightly this afternoon and evening with a high near 87 and a wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. A possibility of thunderstorms and light rain tonight and a temperature of 76. About the same tomorrow, around 84 with a possibility of thunderstorms and moderate rain. Lightly sprinkling Saturday and hot around 87. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida, Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for tuning into ESPN Northwest Florida.
Saturday, September 27th, come to the grand opening land sale at the Ranches at Creekside Preserve and get your gorgeous 20 to 50 acre estate in desirable Baldwin County on sale from only $139.9. That's right. Get 20 to 50 acres in Baldwin County from just $139.9 with excellent financing available. Ranches at Creekside Preserve features private large acreage tracts with beautiful woodlands, rolling meadows, and a peaceful creek, all surrounded by pristine natural beauty and abundant wildlife. It's your opportunity to live in Baldwin County, Alabama, one of the fastest growing coastal counties in the U.S. due to low taxes and a low cost of living. Don't miss out. Come to the grand opening land sale at the Ranches at Creekside Preserve and get your gorgeous 20 to 50 acre estate in desirable Baldwin County on sale from only $139.9. Call 877-888-1415 or go to creeksidepreserveal.com. That's creeksidepreserveal.com.
College football isn't life and death. It's much more important than that. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. And now, War Eagle. Live from the J. Michael Studio, it's the Auburn Update on the Coach James Hale Show with the voice of the Auburn Tigers, Andy Burcham, ESPN Northwest Florida.
Eagle, hey! I'm not going to say all the names because I want to get Andy on now. All right, let's bring him on right now. We've got so many things to cover, a short period of time. Andy Burcham. Andy, I'll start out quickly. I watched the game, listened to you, and I'll say it quite honestly, I thought Auburn was robbed. Not just the illegal play. Coleman's getting tackled, no pass interference called in critical times. Anyway, you can name several of them. But the question to you is, how did you enjoy the trip out there, and how did they treat you out there in Oklahoma?
We were treated well in Norman. It was my first trip to Norman, Oklahoma, and Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And beautiful campus, great crowd, warm in Norman, as it will be warm this Saturday in College Station, Texas. But a fun trip to Norman, Oklahoma, and now Auburn gets ready for its second straight really tough road game in Southeastern Conference play. Listen, there's no question that that the officiating garnered a great deal of attention during and after that ball game, but you also cannot have you cannot give up 9 sacks in a game and commit 13 penalties in a game in the Southeastern Conference, and especially on the road, and hope to win that ball game. And that to me is the bottom line coming out of that ball game on Saturday in Norman, Oklahoma.
Yeah, you have 9 sacks, and really, I'll be honest with you, I coached a long time. Some of those are on a quarterback. You got to get rid of the ball quicker. You got to get rid. And I'll tell you, and I'm not being too negative, but I am. If he throws the ball deeper on a long pass, we got 2 more touchdowns. He underthrows the ball, and we got to get better than that. But the officiating, you can't say much about it. It was a joke. If you do those things, get that many penalties, that many sacks, you should get destroyed. Auburn could have won that football game. There's no doubt about it. Auburn's got a good football team. They get these things corrected, they could go into College Station and win that ball game. Now, A&M's coming off a huge win. They go up to Notre Dame, win that ball game. What's your take on it? What's the keys for Auburn to win this ball game?
Well, and back to A&M for a moment, not only is that an enormous win, and do it in dramatic fashion in South Bend and win that ball game 41-40, but also they're coming off a bye week.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have play last weekend, so they should be well rested and perhaps healthier than they were going into Notre Dame. They will not have one of their top cornerbacks available, but he's been out for a while. Auburn, on the other hand, will not have Darrell Robinson, who we knew, but finding out in practice Tuesday, the Tigers lose Horatio Fields for quite some time with a broken foot.
Wow.
And that's your number 3 wide receiver right now. So Auburn goes in a little bit banged up from an offensive standpoint on Saturday. I don't think that the keys for Auburn change from Norman, Oklahoma to College Station, Texas. Auburn must run the football and run it well. It was good to get Damari Olson back in the lineup in Oklahoma, and he needs to continue along with Jeremiah Cobb that 1-2 punch for Auburn in the run game, along with Jackson Arnold. In spite of the fact that Auburn did not commit a turnover, and Auburn has improved vastly in that category. Auburn still lost the game, but that continues to be a key for Auburn, is minimizing or eliminating turnovers. Yeah. Auburn did get a turnover, had a turnover, the scoop and score taken away from them on the officiating review. And Auburn's got to do a good job against the Texas A&M run game, and this will be the best run game that Auburn has faced.
Yeah, I thought Auburn's defense looked good. I thought they played hard on defense. Too. Yeah, they did.
I did too, and continued to minimize the opponent's run game.
Yeah.
And Auburn will face. Last week I said this: Auburn was about to face the most balanced offense that it has faced in Oklahoma, and I now say that again this week when Auburn goes to Texas A&M.
And I got to jump in on this. I was short on time with you, and there's so much to cover today. Talk about Bruce Pearl, the interview you had with him, the new coaching, that. I mean, people love. If you hate Tennessee or not, when he coached there, you couldn't help but like that guy. What he did at Auburn as a basketball coach is incredible. And honestly, you think about the 3 greatest coaches ever at Auburn. To me, has always been Pat Dye, Suge Jordan, and I didn't know who the third one is. He might be the 3rd greatest coach ever at Auburn in any sport. But talk about your interview with him, your last interview with him.
Yeah, it was. I can't say that we were surprised by the decision, but I didn't know that it was coming Monday. Mm-hmm. And he told us that his decision was made on Sunday.
Wow.
And so, I mean, there had been enough hints out there that we knew that his career as Auburn's football or basketball coach was coming to a close. I think all of us had hoped perhaps for one more year with Bruce, but he decided that it was time, and then it was not a surprising decision that Stephen Pearl took over the program. You know what? I mean, Bruce Pearl is a force of nature. Folks have asked me, what's he really like? Because you see him in the public, you see him at games, and see how he coaches. And that's Bruce Pearl all the time. That And that's the way the man is. And I'm glad I got a chance to sit down with him in that interview that aired on War Eagle Plus. And there was so much more that we'd have gotten to, but time just wasn't on our side. And he, what he did in 11 years at Auburn will be one of the most remarkable things I've ever seen in college athletics. Because what he took over back in 2014 with that program and that roster, and what then he and his staff, that included Stephen Pearl, and then Mike Burgomaster and Ira Bowman, and just all of that group that came in and is now part of this staff, is just remarkable, because Auburn basketball did not have a great history of sustained success, and he took over at a time, one of the all-time low times in Auburn history, and it turned it into a program that won 5 SEC championships, 3 in the regular season, 2 in the SEC tournament, and 2 Final Fours. And we could not have dreamt of that kind of thing. If you'd have told me that you knew that was going to happen, I would doubt that you are telling me the truth, because there had been no history of that prior.
No doubt.
Well, and it's not just at Auburn, but the eyes of the nation watching basketball within the state of Alabama had never happened.
That's a good, yeah.
It made Alabama better too. Yeah. Nate Oates and Bruce Pearl, created a national narrative, not just something that we would follow because we like the schools.
Yeah.
So the impact was far-reaching.
He forced Alabama to spend money on basketball.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And we got, how much time we got? We might go a little late. I'm just warning you. All right, Andy, I want to know this. What did you think? There's so many different things to talk to you about. What did you think Auburn, the SEC office, you get Alabama, you get Georgia. What did you think? I thought for a minute it was going to be Florida. I thought it might be Ole Miss. What's your take on the 3 permanent opponents for the Auburn Tigers going for the next 4 years?
When the Southeastern Conference announced it was going to a 9-game schedule, the first school that was rumored, and I'm not sure where it came from, guys, was Vanderbilt. I remember seeing that initially, and that's what it turned out to be. Vanderbilt right now is not your father's Vanderbilt.
Right.
As we know. And the work that Clark Lee has done and Diego Pavia, I mean, he may be playing there in his 30s if he can get the courts to agree with him at this point. But, and listen, I know there were some out there that were hoping to see LSU back on the schedule and Florida back on the schedule or one of the Mississippi schools because it's closer to drive and that type of thing. I understand that. But when you have Georgia and Alabama on your schedule year in and year out, that's pretty stout. And right now, unless something changes, you will have them both at home for 1 year and both on the road in the next. So that's the one of the whole thing. If they could figure out, and it will require one of those teams to play 2 games or 2 weeks 2 years in a row on the road. I wish they could get it to where it used to be, where it was staggered.
Yeah.
Where you would get, Alabama at home 1 year and Georgia on the road. Yeah. I wish they could figure that part out. That's just me.
Yeah.
But listen, it doesn't matter who you play now in this league, because it's very, very tough. There are no gimmies in this league anymore. I mean, Mississippi State, last year was not a very good football team. Well, look what they are right now. They're 4-0 with a win against the team that was in the playoffs last year. Look at what Vanderbilt is right now, undefeated. A team that has a legitimate, hard for me to say this, but has a legitimate shot to be in the playoffs this year. And guys, you'd have never thought of that.
I know, that's crazy.
Right now. So it does not matter who is on your schedule in this league, and you know what? It does not matter whether we're talking basketball, women's basketball, baseball, softball, men's, women's golf, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's what this league is right now. There is no league better across the board than the Southeastern Conference, period.
I want your opinion on something, and we know how it's been in the SEC. You either win or you're gone. With going forward, I look at these schedules. I think every school in the country, every school in the SEC, you're going to have to be patient because I don't see any team going 12-0 when you got to play the teams you got to play week in and week out in the SEC. Do you think they'll ever be more patient, or you think it's going to be the old way, we're going to get rid of you if you lose 3 or 4 games? Because at certain schools, you cover one of them, you got to win.
Yeah, I can't answer that. I don't see where I don't see that pressure being alleviated at this point. When you are right in between both Georgia and Alabama, and considering their history and where Auburn has been, in the past, I don't think that pressure will go away anywhere in the Southeast. Not just Auburn, but anywhere in the Southeastern Conference. Are you telling me that after that game 1 loss down at Florida State that Kalen DeBoer wasn't feeling some pressure from the Alabama folks?
Yeah,
he was. And yet, Alabama goes on the road and wins this week at Georgia, and they're back, right?
Yeah.
That's how quickly things can change in this league.
Yep, you're right. You're exactly right. Hey, when are you heading out to College Station?
Head out tomorrow morning and be flying out with the team, and get a good meal somewhere in College Station, and get up bright and early on Saturday morning and get to Kyle Field, along with 110,000 Aggie and Tiger fans, and get ready for a 2:30 start. Should be pretty warm. Should expect to be around 90 degrees at kickoff for that ball game at Kyle Field. That's a beautiful stadium, and the folks in College Station are terrific. So I look forward to it, and then I look forward to Auburn's first off week.
Yeah,
I think it comes at a good time for the Tigers, and then Georgia rolls into town in October, and that's going to be an enormous week and enormous game on the Plains.
And Auburn has played well out there at A&M. They have in the past. Yes, they played well there. Well, Andy, we appreciate it, man. We have so many more questions we have for you, but it's just, there's so many things going on. Rudy Johnson, there's so many things are happening up there, and we appreciate you. Good luck, and we'll be listening to you.
Let me just say very, very quickly, James. The news of Rudy is just so sad. I mean, that 1 year that he had for Auburn in 2000 helped to transform that program under Tommy Tuberville.
Yep.
And I'm not sure anyone knew what it was to become for Rudy, but that year, his year, the SEC Player of the Year was truly amazing. It's so sad to hear of his passing.
Well, brother, we appreciate you, man. We'll talk to you next week. Have a good time. Thank you, sir.
Guys, have a great week. War Eagle.
War Eagle. With that, we'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Dan Patrick Show. And now I think you get a pretty good idea of how good your team is. 3 games in. Now, I don't know about the Texans. I'm watching and I'm thinking that defense is one of the top 3 defenses in the NFL. They're 0-3, and C.J. Stroud pick up a white courtesy phone.
It's the Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings from 9 till 11. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Looking for dependable civil construction in the Florida Panhandle? CBC Construction has you covered. From land clearing and drainage to roads and underground utilities, CBC delivers high-quality work on time and on budget. Locally owned and operated, CBC is trusted by schools, developers, and municipalities. To learn more, call CBC Construction, 850-740-3815, or visit cbcconstruction.com. That's cbcconstruction.com.
PCB Hobby, the beach's premier hobby store for sports cards, comics, coins, and trading card games. PCB Hobby carries the largest selection of boxes and packs from the latest releases of brands like Topps, Panini, Leaf, and more. Looking for a specific player or team? PCB Hobby has a wide assortment of raw and graded cards. They carry parallel rookie, game used, and autographed cards in both modern and vintage. Have a collection you want to sell? We buy, sell, and trade. PCB Hobby on Back Beach Road, just east of Florida Linen. Call 850-320-8388.
Tired of boring merch and want your brand to stand out like the big names? Elevate your look with Red 7 Tees. They don't just print shirts, they create bold identities. They are a veteran-owned custom apparel shop providing the kind of detail that turns heads, using high-quality digital printing and embroidery to give you that unique style you love with no minimums or cookie-cutter designs. From small business to sports teams, if you've got a vision, they'll help you wear it proudly. Visit red7tees.com.
The number one SEC call-in show is now twice as big. It's double the Paul Feinbaum Show. Weeknights starting at 6.
Okay, but also go faster.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Hey, all you Tiger Sharks down there, don't forget about Taco Bell. Make sure you get out there before the game. After the game, they do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They got DoorDash, 3 great locations, Panama City Beach, Callaway, Taco Bell, Tiger Sharks. Go Tiger Sharks. Also, we love it. You can't get in there summertime. So what Jan and Trudy did, they said, Rick, let's do something special for the locals. They have. This is the best food deal you will get anywhere. That Cajun place got 27 plus TVs. When a game's being played, a live college game, NFL game's being played, Monday, Thursday, Saturday, or Sunday, whenever they're being played, 50-cent wings. Yes, 50-cent wings. They're incredible. They're great. We love going in and doing that. 50-cent wings, $5 pitchers. On Saturday's game day, they open the doors. They got a brunch going on from 10 to 2. Wear your school colors. Sit where you want to sit. Have a great time. LSU fans, make sure the LSU game at 2:30. Get down there. Have your LSU shirt on. Jan Trudy will probably have theirs on. They love those Tigers. They score a touchdown. Go ask for your free Jell-O shots. They'll give it to you. On Sunday, the North Shore Jazz Band will be performing from 10 to 12. They also do a great job down there. If you're a Saints fan, wear your Saints uniform or your Saints jersey. They score a touchdown, which you won't get many this year, believe me. But go out there and ask for your free Jell-O shot. They'll do that. Don't forget, that Cajun place is incredible. Go check it out. We think you'll love it. All right, let's get into I tell you what, Auburn does a great job when they play Texas A&M. A&M just gets off a huge win against Notre Dame. They get 2 weeks to get ready for Auburn. Everything looks like it's going their way in this big matchup. But I'm telling you now, you look at the history, Auburn's played well there in the past. It will not shock me a bit. Auburn probably coulda, woulda, shoulda won the game against Oklahoma. What do you think? You think it's going to be too much A&M crowd noise, defense, offense? What are you leaning right now on this one?
The Aggies are higher than they have ever been in recent memory, for sure. Whatever Notre Dame's status may be by the end of the year, just to go in and get a win there at South Bend is one of those sort of notches. And this will be Freeze's most difficult coaching job to date, not necessarily the X's and O's of A&M, but just getting his team ready to play. And so we'll know within the first few minutes. When Auburn played Baylor, they kind of came out guns blazing, and they set the tone for that game in Waco. If A&M gets early leverage, it could be a tough night for the Tigers. So I think that's going to happen. I'm actually leaning more toward the Aggies right now.
And I wonder if Notre Dame in that Oklahoma game, the players themselves, were they blaming the officials because they lost that game, or did they admit they didn't play that well to lose that game? I don't know how that'll affect. It shouldn't, but you never know the culture that they're in right now. But it's going to be tough to beat A&M over there. I'm telling you, you got all those.
They
Aggies.
pumped up. They pumped up.
You're right.
All right, let's jump into the picks. Let's get going. Ohio State at Washington. This is going to be a competitive football game. That's a long trip for the Buckeyes. Jeremy, does Ohio State keep rolling, the number one team in the country? Or do they, the defense is going to be challenged. The offense of Washington is pretty good. I'm not sure about their defense. Who do you like in this one?
I've got the Bucks. Washington, solid ball club, but I don't think they have enough skilled people to stay with Ohio State.
Ohio State
Buckeyes. All right, This is when, I don't know, man. This is going to be a tough ball game. If it was at Louisville, I'd feel really good about this. But Louisville on the road at Pitt. Pitt plays well at home. Pitt usually upsets somebody. Louisville's undefeated. Big game in the ACC. Who you like in this one?
Pitt, lost the backyard brawl there, and of course West Virginia, lost the next week. And I still like the Cards coming in and getting it done. I think Pitt may be a little overrated here.
Tommy, Pitt?
They're playing at Pitt, right?
Playing at Pitt.
I'm going to take Pitt.
Yeah. Dr. Ward picked Pitt, too. Pretty good. All right, Vandy, they're on a roll. They're ranked high. They take care of this business this week against Utah State. They're home versus Utah State. They take care of this. They go into Tuscaloosa 2:30 next week on ESPN or ABC. I think it's ABC. That would be a huge game, especially if Bama wins this week. Jeremy, what's going to happen? Is Vandy roll?
This is a dangerous football game for Vanderbilt.
Mm-hmm.
You roll through conference play, and A&M played them. It was 44-22 ball game early in the year because Utah State's kind of an affiliate member of the SEC. We love to play them and give them checks. They've got enough to match up here. Obviously, game in Nashville, so I'm going to take Vanderbilt at home, but don't be surprised at how close this is before it's over.
You sure you want Vandy?
Yeah.
What is Utah State? They're 3-1?
I think it's 3-1 here.
This could be the trap game for Vandy. This could be the game.
I know.
Yeah. I think they're 3-1. They won over Air Force.
Who you got, Tommy?
I'm going to take Vandy. I want to take Utah.
All right.
But this is very close.
Yeah.
UMass at Missouri. We all got Missouri.
Mizzou.
Right? They got a good little ball club.
Mm-hmm.
There's some good games. All right, let's go Friday night. FSU at Virginia. I'm telling you, I think this is going to be a close game.
It's a close game. Virginia's solid. Moved the ball well. But I think Florida State's defense is so much better than Stanford, so the defense carries the day for the Noles.
FSU, if there's a trap game, this is it. You got Miami next week. It's a Friday night game. It's not Saturday. It's on the road. What do you think, Tommy?
FSU.
Close or pull away?
They could pull away. It depends on how their defense plays. I think FSU will score on Virginia. Just the defense has got to do the job.
All right, this is a big one. This is maybe the biggest of the big. Game day's going there. They're going to be at Happy Valley. They got a whiteout going on. This is going to be played the exact same time as Alabama and Georgia, which cut down the numbers for both. I hate that. Oregon, that long trip across country. They're explosive on offense, kill players like you wouldn't believe. Penn State, is this the year that Franklin puts it together and wins a championship? It's hard to beat Penn State on a whiteout. Who you got?
Oregon will break Penn State's hearts with a late field goal and get out of Happy Valley with a win, and Franklin will Franklin.
Well, you're the only one so far has picked Penn State to win.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm picking Oregon, too.
Oregon, too, Tommy. Okay.
I don't. Penn State, they got this thing of losing the big games.
Yep.
This is an upset then. Oregon's not ranked as high as Penn State. Okay. All right. How much time we got? Oh, we got time to do another one. Notre Dame at Arkansas.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you right now, Arkansas's offense is not the problem. They moved the ball. They gave the game away against Memphis turnover. They were up at one time 18 points. This is not going to surprise me a bit if Arkansas wins this football game. It's at home. He's playing for his job. The players love him. They do love that guy. They love Sam Pittman. I think they know that they're going to fight for his job. I think they're going to play hard. This is going to be a good game.
Notre Dame's got their backs against the wall. Yeah. Lost to Miami and lost to A&M.
Come on, SEC.
Games in Fayetteville. I mean, that's huge for Arkansas. Again, just the novelty of sort of Notre Dame coming and playing SEC school doesn't happen very often. So can he rally the troops after just a total collapse at Memphis? I don't know. Give me the Irish.
I'm taking the Irish also.
Wow. No love for the SEC.
No love for Arkansas.
No love for Arkansas. There you go. That's even better.
Arkansas needs to be in the ACC.
All right, this is a big game. You got Tennessee at Mississippi State. Mississippi State's undefeated. It's tough to play there when they get rolling. the cowbells, everything. Tennessee looks like they got a really good. Their hearts were ripped out. They thought. You see their fans that they didn't know what to do after the game.
They were sad.
Yeah, that was incredible. Georgia comes back and takes care of business. Do they have a hangover after losing that ball game? Do they go in there and flex their muscles, or do they just have a bad game and Mississippi State pulls the upset? Tommy Santamaria.
Tennessee Vols.
No
taking
upset.
Tennessee.
No upset. Tennessee.
No upset, but a slow start for Tennessee, and then they'll get rolling.
Okay. Kentucky. Let's hold off. Let's come back and finish this up. Let's talk about some of the wonderful people. We have so many great sponsors. We love all you guys. Thank you so much for everything you do. I tell you what, Pat, love Pat. You want your yard to look beautiful. Pat does an incredible job. Call him. Turpro Pest Control will come out. Ooh. They'll have your yard looking like a golf course, and you won't have any more bugs in your house. They can take care of both of them. They do a great job. His beautiful daughter is in the homecoming court at Mosley. I know he's awfully proud of her. Turpro Pest Control. Locals taking care of locals. Listen to Patrick, 8:30 every Monday right here. Vandy Roofing. He goes to your church. Love Kyle Vandegrift. You're looking for a roof, there's no other place to look. That's Vandy Roofing and General Contracting. They design it, they build it, commercial, residential. They're building, they're expanding all the time. Vandy Roofing, number one. What a family. What a legendary family. Another local, Steve's Bike Shop. It's incredible. They've been in business since 1979. Electrical bikes are taking over the world. Wear a helmet. Where are they located? On 23rd Street, right across from Sam's. Go check it out. You'll be glad you did. Stevenson Air Conditioning. Love Jason. Nobody does a better job than Jason. And, of course, I love our city commissioner, Pat Perno, the city commissioner of Lynn Haven, does an incredible job. All you Mosley Dolphins, before homecoming, go have a little pep rally, have your pregame meal down at Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. Now, if you want to watch all the big football games, there's a big one tonight, Friday night, FSU, and then all day Saturday, Sunday, Monday Night Football. If you're in Lynn Haven, there's only one place to go, baby. That's Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. The food's incredible. The customer service is unbelievable. TV's everywhere. Get out there to Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven and tell them Coach sent. Now, Pat, you call them and say, Pat, we're having a huge party. I need 100 wings to go. They'll make that happen. I'd rather eat it there, but they'll make it happen for you. Pat Perno, Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Mornings on ESPN Northwest Florida just got unsportsmanlike.
You talk about the team as a collective and not letting the success of the Super Bowl get to their heads. I know Jalen Hurts came in and said, I'm not wearing the ring. We turned the page. But then why don't we give Nick Sirianni the same credit for saying, banner night, whatever, we're moving on. He does the same thing. He's also the coach that is stewarding the team through this chapter and through these wins. He deserves more credit than a lot of people want to give him.
Evan, Canty, and Michelle. Weekdays 5 to 7 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Joanna on ESPN Northwest Florida with Thursday's weather forecast. Raining lightly this afternoon and evening with a high near 87 and a wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. A possibility of thunderstorms and light rain tonight and a temperature of 76. About the same tomorrow, around 84 with a possibility of thunderstorms and moderate rain. Lightly sprinkling Saturday and hot around 87. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida, Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for tuning into ESPN Northwest Florida.
Bringing the world's #1 auto brand is a lot of fun. Camrys and Tacomas, Land Cruisers and Grand Highlanders. Toyotas are just built to be better.
And that's exactly how we built Panama City Toyota, to give you a better experience.
Where your needs always come first. Where you can relax with a great cup of coffee or browse the Heritage Collection. While we help you add the perfect vehicle to your collection. Come see us today at Panama City Toyota.
Your NFL and college football headquarters is Dak Cajun Place. With 27 TVs, you won't miss a play or a game. Score 50-cent wings during live games every Monday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. 50-cent wings and $5 pitchers during live games only at Dak Cajun Place. LSU and Saints fans, wear your team colors and get free Jello shots when LSU or the Saints score. Plus brunch on Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 2 with $3 mimosas. Game like a local at Dak Cajun Place.
You don't know what his problem is.
Quit calling, we're all hurting.
But it's probably hard to pronounce and untreatable.
That don't feel so good.
The Coach James Hale Show is live and local from the J. Michael Studio, ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Let's get this thing rolling.
200.
Oh, hey, that ain't bad. Jeremy, Tommy, where were we at? Oh, let's go Kentucky, South Carolina. You know, South Carolina's been disappointing. We thought they'd be, and they're still got a good ball club. That's not saying they're going to. That's the thing about we kind of give up on teams now. It's a long season.
It is.
We got 8 games to go. They can pull some upsets. They can finish strong. They get Kentucky this week, and same thing Kentucky. Kentucky's been struggling. They might put it together. They had one game early in the year they could have won. They let it slip away from them. Who do you like in this one? Kentucky at South Carolina. I like the fact that it is at South Carolina. I think that
is a South Carolina quarterback still upright.
He played last week, but he's not. He's good, but he's not like playing like we thought.
Feinbaum said he was the best quarterback in the SEC prior to the season started.
Yeah, I thought Lagway was, but who you like?
Some will take South Carolina.
Wildcat, help me out. What do you think? Can Kentucky do it?
No, I'm sorry. I would love to say Kentucky's going to do it, but I just
don't see it.
They've had the wind taken out of their sails, and
is he in trouble?
It's affected him. Yeah. Well, the coach is not in trouble because of their loyalty to their coaches
and the buyout.
And so, but the team, I don't,
Yeah. Okay.
When's basketball start?
That's a good one.
They are the face of basketball, not just in the SEC, but the country.
I'll take them in basketball.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Which one we want to do next? Let's hold off on Bama to the last and Georgia. And then we got, here we go. Guys, I'm telling you, this is going to be an incredible football game. Brian Kelly says the best offense, best receiver group he's ever had since he's been coaching. Ole Miss got 2 outstanding quarterbacks. It's at home. I'd feel better if it was at night. But I'm not picking mine to tomorrow, but I'm telling you what, I'm leaning Ole Miss.
So
LSU's ranked 3rd in one poll. Ole Miss is ranked like 11th or 13th in another. I'm telling you, man, LSU's tough, but Ole Miss, I got a feeling Ole Miss is going to pull this one off.
So I'm certain you've seen the breaking news around Kiffin's daughter.
Did you see me that picture?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she posted on Instagram, about dating the LSU player here.
Yeah.
And did you see? And she, commented how happy she was. Did you see what his reply was? Take the over.
I like him. I do. I like him.
So, and then I saw another post that said the Kiffins are playing chess. So.
His daughter's beautiful, by the way, too. Good looking piece. Did you see that piece where she went to him and showed him, made a video, something like that? The reason he didn't go to Auburn. Because he was really thinking about wanting to go to Auburn, and she's like, after watching that, I couldn't go.
Yeah.
All right, who you like? Tommy, who you going to go with? LSU or Ole Miss? I'm telling you, watch out for those Rebels.
I think Ole Miss is going to win, but I'm going with LSU.
You're going the safe route.
Yeah.
Okay. LSU. LSU opened up favorite, and it switched to Ole Miss. Ole Miss is a favorite right now.
I'm with the Rebs.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, and I wonder if there'll be a Coke bottle, water bottle thing between the two of them. Kiffin got out there and slammed Coke at his press conference, and next day Kelly he was trying to talk about it in his presser. They really like each other, so yeah.
Yeah, really. I tell you what, I think the difference is that Ole Miss's defense will get one more stop than LSU. LSU's defense is outstanding. I love their defensive coordinator. The way he disguises blitzes and comes in one direction, looks like he's coming from one, he comes from the other. This is a tough one to pick. But LSU's quarterback, again, like all the rest of them, has struggled this year.
Where's that game at? I forgot.
Is it Ole Miss?
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
On the Grove.
Who you like?
That makes it even harder.
Who you like?
I'm such a big LSU fan anymore. I'm going to say
I like LSU.
You know, Ole Miss is a very dynamic team. But
and for those that don't follow the series, they don't like each other.
No, this is a huge rival
game.
Huge rival game. I got a feeling Ole Miss is going to do it.
Yeah, if it's at Ole Miss.
Isn't that a linebacker for LSU? Isn't it Perkins is the name? Isn't it Perkins, the linebacker for LSU? That's been there about 30 years.
No.
What's his name?
Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
He's he's probably one of the best linebackers in the nation, without a doubt.
Was that
He
it?
can play.
Yeah.
I'll find out.
All right, let's jump into this one, Tommy. We got Auburn at A&M.
Who did you take, Jeremy?
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Oh, you did?
I did.
But I could see some doubt in his eyes. I was like, I don't know if I want this. Auburn at A&M. Auburn should have won. Auburn could have, would have, should that won that game. I thought they played really well on the road. Their defense played outstanding.
Perkins.
If that quarterback can if Arnold could just throw the deep ball, lead the receivers, you got two of the best receivers in all of college football. Coleman is a stud. He's an unbelievable player. He was behind them 5 yards. The guy underthrows the pass. If they could hit the deep ball, Auburn wins the ball game. I got a feeling they're going to win this one. But Jeremy, what do you think? How's this thing going to play out? Auburn at A&M.
Who's going to be the line judge and referees?
Yeah, really.
Who's the white hat? Yeah.
LSU's got Harold Perkins.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. LSU.
Yeah.
He's played there forever.
Yeah.
A&M riding this wave is going to continue to ride it a little bit longer.
You got A&M?
Yeah.
Tommy, what do you think?
A&M, without a doubt.
Because they're home?
The crowd's too much. You can't deal with that.
And you know what's going to happen. Everybody's been quiet at Auburn. Everything's pretty good. The noise will start back up if he loses this ball game. You know it, and I know it. All right, here we go. The big one. If Alabama had done its job, was undefeated, this would be the game. Game day would be there. The ratings would be off the charts. And I hate that Oregon is playing Penn State at the same time because that's going to take some eyeballs. I want to watch both those games. Alabama at Georgia on the road. You better pack your defense. You got to win the kicking game, and you got to win it on defense. Alabama's not a very physical football team, but I will say this. Them players are pumped up about this ball game. Nobody believes in them. Alabama can be deadly when they get their back up against the wall. But, man, Kirby Smart, the greatest coach in college football today, in my opinion, at home. Does he get the monkey off his back, or does Bama pull it off again?
He looks across that sideline. He sees them white uniforms, that crimson helmet, and it's just like kryptonite.
You're hearing it here first. You're hearing it here first.
Alabama.
Ooh, Alabama gets it done. Jeremy Pridgeon, I like that pick. I think you're wrong. All right, Tommy Santamont. Does Bama, that'll help FSU if they win this game. It helps FSU strength of schedule, everything.
It would, but for my Georgia friends,
and they're listening.
It's going to be hard. I'm thinking how when Alabama played FSU, I hadn't seen him. I know Ty Simpson's played tremendous since that game.
They still not physical.
He's playing, but I don't know about the physicality. So I hate to, but I'm going with Georgia because I have to.
Georgia Bulldogs playing it safe. I get it. Usually, the most physical team wins.
Yep.
And honestly, looking at what we've got to look at the history of DeBoer. He loses on the road. Alabama looks pathetic on the road. Georgia's physical. They're coached up well. Even at home last year, with a huge lead, Georgia came back, almost won it. Yeah, it's going to be tough for Bama, I think. All right, we'll be here tomorrow.
Who'd you pick, by the way?
I'm doing my picks tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I do mine tomorrow.
He forgot his pencil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who you like, Georgia, Alabama?
Alabama.
Wow.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah.
You let Jeremy get in your head.
Yeah. Well, look at his scores.
We're out. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Sports Blitz.
But when you look at it, you've got to have running backs. You've got to be able to run the football. You cannot let your quarterback be your leading rusher. That is not winning football. That is not going to work in the SEC moving forward. You can't do it against bigger teams. You can't do it against faster teams. This is a problem for Alabama.
The Sports Blitz.
Live and local, weekdays, 4 to 6.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Joanna on ESPN Northwest Florida with Thursday's weather forecast. Raining lightly this afternoon and evening with a high near 87 and a wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. A possibility of thunderstorms and light rain tonight and a temperature of 76. About the same tomorrow, around 84 with a possibility of thunderstorms and moderate rain. Lightly sprinkling Saturday and hot around 87. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida, Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for tuning into ESPN Northwest Florida.
CBC Construction is looking for a few good men. At CBC Construction, our greatest strength lies within our talented team. Join us and be a part of a dynamic company that values its people. We offer a tremendous opportunity to create a future for your family and the Florida Panhandle. CBC Construction is now hiring. Call us at 850-740-3815 or visit cbcconstruction.com to learn more. CBC Construction. Be part of a winning team.
Are you looking for a place to take a leak? Do you have a truck, tractor, or other hydraulic equipment leaking or not?